Greetings, YouTube. It is of weird sadness that I start off this video. You see, I took personal pride in having champions with my mastery build peak at their peak above 17,000 PI. But after this mastery build, I am 10 away. Black Widow Clairvoyant dropped about 50 PI from the latest mastery tweak, and she no longer is above 17,000. Now, stylistically, that's the only reason why I care about this. PI wise, a change of 50 is almost zero difference. It's really no significant difference whatsoever in the arena. So it's not like I'm costing myself a ton of arena points by lowering it. I just thought it looked cool, you know? So I'm going to have to get over that and just learn to live without it, because this new mastery setup is probably going to be the one that I go with from here on out. Of course, every month I have made a change, and whenever I make a change, I got to do a new video, because I guess the good news is it's more content for my channel, but the bad news is it's a work in progress. And every time I'm a perfectionist, right? So every time I think that I have the exact formula for what I need, I get some feedback and I have to tweak it. And my newest feedback came from my dungeon buddy, my battle room bestie, Katie Candy, who told me, Prof, every point in Assassin after 1 suffers from diminishing returns. And I'm like, that sounds super fancy, and I think I kind of understand what that means. But also, I put a bunch of mastery cores into this thing, and if I'm going to take it down to 1, then I guess I should have not spent those units, lol. But I did. So we're going to start with offense and go to the right with my new mastery setup. This is still optimally for Alliance Quest, regular questing, and the arena. If you're looking for the best mastery setup for Alliance War, this is not it. Click away. I am not trying to pretend like this is the best mastery setup for all needs, because it's not. I have a very unique, specific need, and that's to combine questing with quick arena fights with Alliance Quest. I do not do Alliance War. I will never do Alliance War again. I'd rather be Alliance-less than do Alliance War, but thankfully my Alliance has not done 3 battle groups of Alliance War since like May or June, and it looks like we're just going to stick to 1 battle group from here on out. So for those that want to do Alliance War, my Alliance, great, and everybody else, so thankful we don't have to do it. So you can see I've stuck to the max of cruelty, but I am telling you, 4 out of 5 in precision is the way to go. Save that mastery point. I also only have 1 out of 3 in courage. People have told me that courage is no longer broken. It works great. Maybe my damage could go higher, but I only have 1 out of 3 in it because I feel like that's all I need, and I'm not losing sleep over that. Now, full suicide mastery build, so you can see glass cannon is 3 out of 3 along with liquid courage and double edge, but the difference is, as I said with Katie Candy, she convinced me this was 2 out of 5 previously. It's now 1 out of 5. I'll talk about where I put that point in a second. But besides that, I still have maybe my favorite mastery just for fun, Deep Wounds. Maxed out, 5 out of 5. Very happy with that. If you are wondering if you have a bleed champ, how to have even more fun with that champ, get Deep Wounds opened and maxed eventually. You'll be amazed at how much longer 2.5 seconds is for a bleed debuff duration. When I'm firing off, especially like Blade Special 2, it just melts that defender so fast and so impressively, and I'm very, very happy with that. So that is the offensive mastery tree. Now let's go to the defensive mastery tree, where little has changed from the previous month when I tweaked the mastery of coagulate. See, I took 2 out of the 3 points I had in it because it was maxed, and I put them into deep wounds. That's where I got it from 3 to 5. But I kept everything else the same. I still think that it is important for me to have block proficiency maxed. I get the question every time I do a mastery video, Prof, why do you have it in salve? Well, for me, because you need, 12 points to get willpower. Let's see, 3, 4, actually 15, right? You need 15 points to get willpower unlocked on defense. And so I've got to put 15 somewhere to get to willpower. And if that's the case, I actually think stand your ground both for PI and because I like to bait heavies with heavies because my intercepting skills are never going to be amazing. And so I don't like to gamble trying to intercept when I don't have to. I'd rather hold block, bait the heavy, and then counter with the heavy, or just, simply a 5-hit combo. And then besides that, I've got recovery maxed, and of course I just said salve maxed. So this is a setup that I really enjoy. I don't think much about it on defense. Yes, I am taking more bleed damage with the Suicide Mastery at the beginning for assuming the champion is not bleed immune. But I'm making up for it with deep wounds, especially with blade, and so I don't mind that at all. I've also noticed a pretty significant difference in bleed damage duration with my Black Widow Clairvoyant, who's now 565 Sig 200. And then let's go to proficiencies. I am so old that I still think of this as utilities, and I don't know why they changed the words, because to me, it might as well be the same thing. But whatever, kabam, it's your game. You do what you want. I have taken that point in Assassin and remaxed Parry to 3 out of 3. Did I notice a huge difference between 2 out of 3 and 3 out of 3 Parry? Honestly, no. But I'm going to try to see if the difference between having Parry at 2 out of 3 versus 3 out of 3 is bigger than the difference between having Assassin at 1 out of 5 and 2 out of 5. My guess is Parry, even though the PI is not quite as high as Assassin is, if you put that point into it, it's still going to be enough to justify that point. Who knows? If I tweak anything, you will see the change reflected in an updated video, probably in January. But God willing, this should be the last mastery video of 2019, and I'm thankful for it. Part of the reason why I do these kind of video is also because I get questions all the time in the Line app asking for my masteries, and it's much easier for me to point them into the direction of a video link than it is to take screenshots and send them. It's just annoying. So there you have it, YouTube. I wanted to keep this video under 10 minutes, and we're at about 7 minutes, which makes me very happy. What do you think of the new mastery setup where I've returned Assassin to 1 out of 5 in order to return Parry to 3 out of 3? Smart? Dumb? I'm always up for reading your comments. Comment below, let me know. And as always, thank you for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel. Have a great day.